So you have a covered patio and now you're looking to enclose it. Here are some tips to look for within your patio and consider different things. So the very first thing you want to consider would be the walls of your house, the post in the middle of your covered patio or in the corners, and then your other house wall. So let's look at this drawing that I have here. In this drawing, I have a header, a post, a floor, concrete floor, let's say, and then the left side is the house wall. So what you want to see is your header straight? Is your floor or concrete pad straight? Typically, concrete pad is by design leveled in such a way to shed water away from your house. So that's something you want to consider when you're enclosing that area. And then usually each post has a base and a crown molding, and that needs to be cut in order to enclose the wall section properly there. All right, so here's another sketch showing a little siding that I drew here, my little chicken scratch, but you'll get the picture. Usually the house has all kinds of different sidings, but what is the same in most houses is underneath the siding, there's going to be a little gap. That gap will need to get covered up. If you're putting a wall here and going all the way to the post, this gap will remain open. So that needs to be covered up so you don't have any critters, you don't have any rain coming in through that. Now, speaking of siding, there are all kinds of sidings. You have vinyl siding, you have hardy board siding, you have brick siding, stucco siding, all kinds. We as the company like to do is if you have vinyl siding, we like to cut into it and put our wall all the way to the OSB or the wood portion of the house wall. But if it's going to be like hardy or brick, then we put our wall against that and then put silicone or a filler between the siding and the wall that we put in there. So you want to make sure that those little crevices, they're all filled in properly so you don't have any critters or anything coming into your room. And then on the right side, like I mentioned already, you want to have these trim pieces cut in so the wall sits flush against the post here. Another thing you want to consider is where you have the door opening. Wherever you have the door, let's say in this screen here, because the concrete slopes away, if you have the door swinging in or out, it will affect the swing of the door. Plus, there will be some kind of a gap depending on the slope of that concrete going down. So you want to consider your door swinging out, swinging in, what side you want the hinges to be, on the right side or left side, depending on which way you want to have easier way of walking to. And then depending on the system you're getting, in some cases you get sliding doors, so it doesn't matter, like there won't be a right or left swing, it's just going to be a sliding door. But what you will see is because of this slope, you can't just put a sliding door on the slope, sliding the same way as the slope. It has to be perfectly straight across. So you will have some fillers on one side, and on the other side the track will go to zero basically. Those are the things that you want to be aware of when you're looking to enclose your porch. If you've been considering enclosing your covered patio and these tips have been a little bit helpful to you, please reach out to us. We'll be able to give you a lot more information on different systems and different things to look for to cover and enclose your porch. Thanks for watching and stick around for more helpful videos.